Alright, we're going to do a quick tutorial on making a handheld Ooga horn using this Ooga horn that came from Harbor Freight. They run about 11-12 bucks, and then also an 18-volt cordless drill, which also comes from Harbor Freight, that runs $19.99, I believe. So first thing we need to do is take our drill, and we're going to dismantle the thing. We got screws on one side. There's what, 6, 7 or so, and we're just going to use a flathead screwdriver and we're going to pull all the guts out. Right to my table. Alright, get all our screws out, pull this thing apart. So, what the inside looks like. And we're going to remove the selector switch here. I'm going to pull out the whole motor and everything. And we're going to cut the wires off the motor right here at the leads. Alright, now that we got it all pulled apart, these are your two leads. Your white one's going to be your hot lead and your black is going to be your ground. So what we're going to do is put a couple leads on these things, which will plug into the back of our horn here. So, do that real quick. So now what we're going to do is hook it up to the horn. We're going to test it out here. It's labeled on here positive and negative, so white's going to go to positive, black to negative. There we go. I'm going to go grab the battery and we'll test this thing out. Alright, to test this out, so with the battery has forward and reverse, and for whatever reason one way is louder than the other way. So we're going to test this out with flipping the switch back and forth. You got forward, reverse, forward, neutral, and reverse. So, and of course if it's in neutral it's not going to do anything. So we'll try this one first. Okay, and then this other one, it's like twice as loud. So we're going to make a little mark on here so we know which way it is, and then we'll work on getting this thing mounted into the drill case itself. The thing we need to do is mount this thing into the drill, and we're going to cut right along this line right here. We're going to make a mark and we're going to cut that right there, but we want to set the horn back far enough so you can still get your finger into the trigger right here. So that's about where we want to have it sitting. Alright, so we very crudely made some marks with a Sharpie of where we want to cut it. So basically that's going to sit right about there once we cut it on both sides, and we're just going to use a Dremel with cut-off wheel here. And then we're going to plug it in. Alright, so we got our drill cut apart here. We got our two leads. Just make sure this thing fits in here right. And that's how it should look when it's all put together. And then where we took our selector switch out, you can run a hose clamp. Something similar to this, but a larger one, like a 2.5 inch hose clamp. I didn't have one on hand, so for this, for today, we're just going to run a zip tie through it, but it'll be good to replace it with an actual hose clamp here. So we're going to put the screws together, plug our leads back in, and connect the horn to the drill here, and we should be good to go. Alright, so there you go. Obviously the hose clamp would work a lot better, but that gives you an idea of where it would go. Last thing to do is probably just paint it up black, and you're all set.